Hi everybody, I'm Matei and welcome to a science-based fitness channel. Today we're going to talk about food cravings. We're going to talk about how food cravings are putting little bumps along the way when you're trying to lose weight, when you're trying to get fitter, when you're just trying to stay or get healthier, right? So stay tuned and let's see what we got for that. Food cravings. They're a big part of life now. Everybody has had at least one, and it's important that we know how to identify them. For starters, when you crave something, everything starts with that picture in your head, right? So you're imagining like a big juicy hamburger or like an icy ice cream, right? With maybe some strawberries, a little bit of chocolate sprinkles. The more vivid the image, the stronger the craving. That's what studies shown, and they shown that that's how it's different from being hungry or really hungry, when you would eat anything. But when you have a craving, you wouldn't eat anything, you would eat that specific food that you have the craving for, and it has to be exactly like in your mind, right? Anyway, these food cravings, they amount for 11% of the problems that people are having when they want to lose weight, right? So that's why it got like a big, I don't know, just like a lot of attention in the last decade. So they started studying it from a lot of points of view. For example, psychologically, we are actually we're getting food cravings from a psychological point of view because we want rewards, okay? So when you eat, let's say, that ice cream that I was telling you earlier, instantaneously everything in your mouth is just going to be filled and just flooded with aroma. Your taste buds are going crazy. Actually, speaking of crazy, they found out that sugar lights up the same neurological pathways, or very similar neurological pathways, as drugs or types of chemicals and substances that mess with your brain a little bit, right? Like really strong pills or antidepressive pills and stuff like that. As I was saying earlier, food cravings, they've been studied from a physical point of view and from a psychological point of view. And when it comes to physical point of view, the studies shown that there's actually little connection to that. I'm saying that because nobody, I think, in the history of time, unless pregnant, had like a real craving for, I don't know, chickpeas or peas, or let's say lettuce or quinoa or avocado, right? You know what I mean? So it's not that nutritional deficit that's making you crave that food, because people only crave like mac and cheese, pizza, ice cream, cookie dough, McDonald's, KFC, and stuff like that. So one way, for example, like the easiest at hand for everybody way to deal with food cravings, and therefore actually boosting your journey and making sure that you've planned for, you've done a little bit of risk assessment, which ensures that you're going to do better along your process or along your way, is going to be being mindful. So what does it mean, being mindful? It means that knowing, now after watching this video, knowing that food cravings occur when you start picturing it in your mind, you're now mindful of that picture in your mind, and you're not going to encourage it. You're not going to spend time on it because you're present and you know that you've decided to try and control your food cravings. Also, it's a lot harder to face or defeat, let's say defeat craving, if you're sleep deprived, right? Because when you're really tired, when you're exhausted, your inhibition level is lower, therefore you find it harder to face food cravings or any type of addiction. That's why it's important to be well rested all the time, so you can better face anything that life throws at you, unless they throw like a rocket or something like that. Because you could sleep like 20 hours a day and still not be able to properly face a rocket. But I think we're going to another place. Maybe for a different video, I don't know. Another important thing to understand about food cravings, it is that they can be present in your life because of psychological association. That means that, let's say when you were young, you'd spend, I don't know, Saturday evening with your family, and it was called pizza night, right? That time, that evening, everybody was relaxed, there were no dishes to do, there was no cooking to do, and you would watch like let's say like a family movie, right? As you grow older and you kept on doing this little tradition made you every Saturday night have this craving, right? Even if you're full, you would still have this craving. Maybe because it was the family spent time and you associate that with the pizza you ate, or maybe you see a movie, like a family movie, and then you're craving pizza again. It could be either one of these, because you associate a family movie that you would watch with your family with eating pizza, right? So these associations could be different. I mean, they could be anything, literally anything. Let's say every time after school, you would eat a burger, right? Every day you would eat a burger, then at that time during the day, even if you're not going to school anymore, you're going to crave a burger, okay? Maybe not every day, but you will still have that craving unless you're on top of it. That was it for the day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I just love what's going on with the channel. It keeps growing, views are coming in, which is amazing. Thank you so much. You're a big part of it now, and hopefully from now on as well. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, double comment, triple like, quadruple subscribe, share it with your friends. Everybody has to know. See you guys online.